Back here, as you can see, I've made a little more progress on the green head. I'm down to just the base and the reel and the auger. I did take the torch and cut the end of that off, that end of that auger, and I actually got the other end all come apart down there. So now I'm about to the point where I'm going to do some grinding on the rivets that hold some of this sheet metal together, and then take the torch and cut the main top of the frame and the auger apart. I'll probably cut it into 3 pieces, and the reel, I'll still take all them nuts and bolts apart and get them broke down, and probably just cut that center shaft up into a couple pieces, make it manageable to hold. But anyhow, I don't know if I gave much background yet on this, but I bought this. This head came with the 4400 combine I had and a 4-row corn head, and it was a pretty good platform. I didn't have many troubles with it. You can see on the auger here before I tear it apart, there was a finger that broke in there, and as it went around, it beat holes through it all the way around. But other than that, I did have one hinge on the floor that broke. I had to replace, no big deal, but ran good when I parked it. Just it's not worth much, and nobody wanted to give anything for it, so instead of giving it away, I figured I'd just tear it apart and haul it to the scrapyard, get something for it at least. These things were a dime a dozen apparently back in the day. Everybody had parts and could get parts, so it just really didn't serve me much purpose once it sat here and I got the other stuff, so that's why it's going bye-bye. But like I say, it did a good job, worked pretty good. But when you don't have a use for it and you're tired of looking at it, best thing to do is get rid of it. You're probably thinking, well, why didn't you just load the whole thing up? Well, it'd be more inconvenient driving a combine over here and hooking to it and hauling it somewhere to get it loaded on a trailer and then taking it. Instead, this way I can, gives me something to do, a little playing around, I guess. So anyhow, I get to torching on some of this stuff. We'll come back and show you some more. The top wasn't as heavy as I thought, so I'm just going to cut it in half. Maybe.